Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubianette. Welcome back to all of my subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. On TikTok, a British woman whose channel is Plastic Amy posted a video titled World War III Thoughts. In her post, she shares her beliefs, which I believe are absurd. This British woman said in quotes that she thinks that NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, should only draft poor people for war. She said rich people's lives matter more. She doesn't think it's very fair for people, the rich, who have built up an amazing life for themselves, to have to go to war. Plastic Amy stated in quotes, "We have put our children through private schools. We shouldn't have to waste all that money on private education just to be told we have to join the army like all the other poor people. Rich people have the opportunity to live rich, fulfilling lifestyles, to go on holiday when they want, to do whatever they want. Why should they have to give all that up just to go to war when there are plenty of poor people who have nothing better to do with their lives?" Like, how many unemployed people are there that choose not to work? Let's give them a job. Give them a job in the army. Here's the most horrific statement Plastic Amy said, in quotes, "And actually, being blown up by Russia would probably be a lot better than the life they lead currently," end of quotes. I am so utterly flabbergasted by that statement. It's 2024. Even if someone has a higher economic class, it doesn't mean that individual is a good law-abiding citizen with more overall value than another person. Why should a poor or working class individual volunteer to give up their life for someone like her, who doesn't have an open mind and cannot relate to the general population? Let's be honest. There are wealthy people who truly think like her and believe this ideology to their core. Plastic Amy went on to say, "And another thing, why don't we just take people out of prisons and give them something to do with their time? I have never been arrested or imprisoned. However, every person in jail isn't guilty. And definitely, people in jail should have access to resources. They should be educated and learn new skills to live a better life, just as every human being, regardless of their economic class, race, ethnicity, and gender. They should be working. In my opinion, enlisting in the military doesn't need to be an option. Why would someone become disabled or lose their life for people who don't even think of you as an equal?" She went on to say they are just a waste of taxpayers' money anyway. Now, I have always said people must find their purpose in life. Everyone should utilize their time to work, especially if they are fully capable, mentally and physically. I don't think anyone should rely on the government unless they have a dire need or emergency situation. If someone has a life crisis, the government funding is beneficial for a certain time. Also, when people pay taxes, billions of dollars should not be provided to causes overseas, in my opinion. Blatantly, Plastic Amy said in quotes, her message to NATO is, "Leave the rich out of this. This, the war, has nothing to do with them," end of quotes. In regard to this statement, rich people have too many things to do. My rebuttal is poor people who work have even more responsibilities to do because they can't afford to pay someone to do their daily task, such as to cook, clean, organize, pay their bill, take care of their children, instead of hiring a nanny and so forth. Of course, most people would openly agree to having more financial freedom, less hardships, and time for themselves. That's totally normal. I don't support laziness, but I'm 100% not in agreement when she said this. Her quote, "Poor people don't matter," end of quotes. They aren't doing anything worthwhile with their lives anyway. She said poor people can use their time working. In my opinion, all poor people aren't in their circumstances because they are lazy. Some people may be poor because of life issues that affect their finances, such as a death in the family, maybe their provider passed away, illness, a disability that could create more challenges getting employment, for example, maybe in reading, comprehension, in traveling. Some people may have earned a degree or certifications in industries. They may not pay salary to support the lavish life, such as in education, social work, nonprofit, even certain small businesses, etc. People in general are not going to volunteer for the military services, especially in these wars when the government is giving huge portions of our tax dollars overseas. Since the beginning of time, military personnel have admitted that their pay is too low. And on military TikTok, I recently saw a video with a young male saying he does not get enough money for all the work that's required, even now in 2024. You get started as an apprentice, so your salary is entry level. Plus, you will not see your family often, maybe on holidays only. Poor and working class people don't support those funds being used for weapons, causing thousands of people to pass away. Definitely, a majority of African Americans won't volunteer for war because of the ill treatment in America and Europe on a daily basis. And in most documentaries I have viewed, African American soldiers who have given their testimonies of unfair and harsh experiences while serving their country. Recently, journalists have reported low draft numbers, and I believe it will stay low. Rich young people who have never worked a day in their life and need to relate to everyday life issues can enlist in the war. After all, their country treats them better than anyone else. By the way, Plastic Amy is from Chesterfield, England. She said she's joking these statements, and she's well known for using a face filter on social media. What do you think? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million, and stay safe wherever you are.